Hey, what's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome to another video for the Black and Silver Way. Today, the Raiders faced off the Denver Broncos in Denver, and we actually ended up beating them, going 3-7 on the season, 22-16, a Derek Carr to Davante Adams connection with a walk-off touchdown. There's a few good things about this game. Denver Broncos haven't beat us in 6 games now. We're on a 6 games winning streak, and they have yet to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. So, pretty cool little fun fact against Denver. But before I get into today's video, I want to show you guys a quick clip together. Kind of explains the vibe of what I was seeing during the game and after the game. Let's check it out real quick.
Come on now. Doug.
You really that boy?
My dog. You that boy.
You that boy. You that boy.
Oh.
It started on Monday of last week. You had great resolve, you had great effort in practice, you prepared hard, and you strained. Okay, and it took 64 minutes. Where's AJ Cole at?
Come on, AJ Cole.
This group, you should believe in yourself.
Come on now.
Okay, I'm just telling you, you just got to believe in one another. You got to keep getting better. We got to keep working at it. It's been a long season. It's November. Oh, it's Thanksgiving week. Oh,
Yeah.
we got a victory.
There's a lot of interesting things from the video that we just witnessed right now. First off, Raiders actually got a win today. Everybody was actually looked like they were vibing and having fun. It's something the Raiders have missed all year long. The vibes look off and nobody looks like they're having fun. Another thing is when Derek Carr enters the room, everybody gets hyped. Everybody's chanting Derek's name. Everyone's jumping around having fun. I mean, that's great to see because at the end of the day, Derek Carr is still the leader of this team. I don't care if Jamarcus Russell came back out of retirement and played 3 to 4 seasons with us right now. If he was winning games and we were kicking people's ass, you know damn well I'm going to support Jamarcus Russell, okay? So I don't care who the leader is of this team. Derek Carr is. There's a lot of people that hate Derek Carr, okay? I'm definitely on the fence with Derek Carr. I've been backing Derek Carr for years. Never saying anything wrong with the guy. Still respect him to this day because he's put in so much time as being a Raider and he's still the leader of this team. He did good today. Had a decent day today. Put some points on the board. Was connecting with Davante Adams. Trying to lay off the checkdowns and the screens as much as possible. But I really think at the end of the day, that's Josh McDaniels calling those plays, right? So I think Derek did a solid job today, okay? People were hyped. People were freaking hyped in that freaking video, okay? And then you have, at the end of it all, you have Josh McDaniels giving a speech to the team, and everybody gets Josh McDaniels in there and starts jumping around. I don't know if it was the press conference from last week, losing to the Colts, maybe to humble them and just to realize that they are better than that. But today was different. And not only was Derek different, the play calling was different. Okay. Josh McDaniels, he was still doing a couple checkdowns here and there. He was still doing screen passes on fucking 3rd and 20. Like that kind of shit doesn't work. Okay. Josh McDaniels at the end. Okay. I'll tell you exactly how I felt last year. When Rich was let go and didn't end up getting the position and we hired Josh McDaniels, I hated the move. Rich was able to get a freaking pulse and heart out of this team with all the adversity of last season. And we actually ended up going to the playoffs and damn near beating the Cincinnati Bengals. So when you go and you have a team that works that hard for a coach that was never a head coach before, I really think we messed up by letting Rich go. And when that happened, I was pretty disappointed. And I thought, Josh McDaniels, I mean, look at his track record, right? You look at what he did with Denver, he literally ruined that franchise. So I had my doubts. Preseason comes along, seeing a bunch of hype videos for the Raiders. Hey, all I could do is be optimistic and support my head coach. Josh McDaniels is it. He ended up getting, Ziegler and him did those moves to get Devontae Adams. I was pretty hyped. So he's our head coach. I'm not going to wish bad on our head coach. This year was definitely not what we expected. He hasn't been a head coach in quite some time. I even thought this year, as of last video I made, that they could be potentially tanking the season. With the way that Derek was playing today and Josh McDaniels calling those, called the whole game, right? I really don't think they're tanking at this point. I seriously believe that whatever they had, the plan and everything, they had a lot of freaking bumps in the road to get to this point right now. Okay. The Raiders, they could still finish pretty good this year. I mean, we still technically could make the playoffs. I'm just being super throwing things out there. We're just talking here, right? But I got to try to be as positive as I can for this team, especially for Josh McDaniels. And I have to be, hoping Derek can get the job done. Derek has been looking so lost this season. Derek definitely isn't as bad as the quarterback as those few games that we've had this year, right? He's definitely lost some crucial games. He has his flaws. He's not perfect. But right now, he's the leader of this team, just hoping somehow we could win some games, especially the Charger game, the Kansas City Chiefs game, and the fucking San Francisco 49er game. If we could just win those games right there, guys, I'll be happy. We don't have to make the playoffs. I'm just saying, technically, if you want to be technical, the Raiders could still make the playoffs, as weird as that is, even though we've lost so many games. We could probably afford to maybe lose another game, but that would really be it. But if we could just get the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the 49ers, I'll be happy. And I hope we could just continue to build off something this offseason. They look bought into Josh McDaniels. Derek Carr, they were really pumping up Derek Carr in that video. There was a lot of good things from this game. Matt Collins and Derek Carr still look confused. They still need work. Foster Moreau gets a nice catch in overtime. And Josh Jacobs, just beasting out of control. He's I think he has the most first downs in the whole league right now. He's having a stellar year this year. And I really hope that the Raiders lock him into a contract because he deserves a freaking contract from us. I don't think they had let him walk at all. So I just really was excited today. There was a lot of good things to take away from today. Defense still getting burned. But if our offense could execute the way it did today, who knows? We'll probably be able to win a few more games this season. Let me know what you guys think down below about today's game. And with that, with the ending right there with the press, with the meeting before the press conference, because it's confusing. This season has been an up and down roller coaster. I wanted to rip Derek Carr's fucking balls off, and I wanted to shove him down Josh McDaniels' throat. But it's because we have high expectations. We have a good roster, and we did pretty well last season, right? So, of course, I'm frustrated. You know what I mean? I still am not sold on this team. This year, in my opinion, is not our year, 100%. But I really liked the fight today, and I really do want Josh McDaniels to be successful. Why the fuck would we want to do another head coach? You tell me that right now. If Josh McDaniels could turn this shit around and we don't have to go searching for another head coach, I know you guys would want that. If you're a Raider fan, you're going to want that. Figure this shit out. Bring us back to glory. Build off this win. We have to go into Seattle next week. And I hope we could kind of pull some shit out like we did today against the Seattle Seahawks. Because the next game, it don't get any easier. We got to play the freaking Chargers, man. And did I call the Chargers the San Diego Chargers in this video when I said that earlier? Sometimes I'll be trying to call them the San Diego Chargers. It's trippy. But make sure to give a like on the video. I think for the most part, instead of like doing them in my car and stuff, I like to do it here because I got a mic, I got my PC, I could edit shit and stuff like that. So definitely going to be making more Raider content for you guys instead of just the instant reaction, more videos throughout the week and updates and stuff like that. Like I said, make sure to give a like on the video, share with your friends, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go Raiders.